For Christmas, you guys got some sweet new chairs on the sidelines. Can you tell us about that? And why is it nice to have those there? What can it do for the players?
Yeah, thanks to the departments that got that done for us, and just to give the players any, just something small to recover, so they can stay at their best. So I understand it's a lot of work, and the people that lug those out every day are thankful for it. So thanks.
Joe, what did you take from the Indiana game, watch it over again?
Just going to have to play better, both ends of the floor. We got to make shots. We got to defend better. We just got to continue to stick to the process of the details and the effort and the execution of our system on both ends of the floor, and be more consistent in that.
Effort's a word that's come up a lot recently. Why is there a lack of effort? What can you do to increase the effort, to maximize the effort?
It's not a lack, it's just an inconsistent effort at times. But I think it just comes with the season. I think there's times of that in the past. I think there's going to be times of that. You have to work through it. You got to fight to be more consistent. So at the end of the day, we got to be better, and we have to just take that accountability to do it. So.
What do games like the one obviously tonight, or this afternoon I should say, against the Raptors, where the Raptors are obviously struggling, especially the last 3 games, how do you guys kind of keep that effort or keep that intention when, this is a team that you might be able to take for granted even?
I would say every team presents different challenges. Even though they're not playing well, they're great at a lot of things. They're great in transition, they're great at driving to the rim, they're great defensively. Jakob Poeltl had a great game against us last time. So you still find the strengths. Every team has those, so where they can take advantage of things versus you. I would also say, we're trying to play our best basketball as well. So we know we have to be better. So I think in some ways we're both in the same boat.
Joe, it seems like when people are struggling to make threes or missing shots, it's like, okay, they're in a slump. But when it's defense or rebounding or things like that, it feels like, okay, it's players are being lazy or not.
Oh man, dude, that is the most profound statement in my 3 years. Is what you just said. The most profound statement of all time. Yes, it is so easy to blame effort as opposed to just make a shot.
So I'm wondering.
Our expected defense is number 1 in the last 10 games, and our layup percentage defense is number 1 in the last 10 games, and our expected points per shot defense is like number 3 in the last 10 games. But you know what our 3-point percentage is? 28. So that me and you are just gonna grow in our relationship. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. God, man, finally. We do have to play better though on both ends of the floor. Okay.
You kind of answered it, but I was just wondering if you feel like maybe that sometimes that can be overlooked as like you're not in sync on other ends of the floor. Like maybe you're trying to get rebounds, but you're out of rhythm or that sort of thing.
Let me be very clear. There's 10 to 12 possessions a game where we absolutely have to be better on the defensive end of the floor. I want to make sure I'm 100% clear of that, but it's very, very easy when things aren't going well to blame defense, effort, and it's very, very hard to let your brain or your heart rest in. We just got to be better offensively, and so you have to fight those two things. But we got to be better on both ends of the floor. But you just, like I said, most profound statement in 3 years.
Last question, Bobby.
Joe, you mentioned Jakob.
I follow that one up, Bobby.
I'll try my
I'm
best.
sure it won't. Go ahead.
Jakob put you guys in a bit of a bind last game. You mentioned that you went to 2 different looks against him. What is the balance trying to defend him, between different looks defensively?
Yeah, he got some stuff offensive rebounds because of our switching. He got some stuff in touch. He presents, a matchup situation for us because of his ability to do that. I think some of the stuff is, just having him catch it into a crowd, having the force, get passes out, not just giving him the seam catch for right into it and see more resistance on there. It goes back to some of the shift activity and stuff we could grow at defensively. So he presents a different challenge now. We got to be ready to answer that.
Thank you, Joe.